1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Just like that. We're gonna do that with the photos.
Okay. Okay.
That was amazing.
Well, welcome to part 2 of this amazing episode here in the Tiki House, as I've been calling it. Now we're going to be doing the Hula Hideaway, which is the final and largest tiki bar inside this house. It's kind of an inception of a tiki bar inside of a tiki bar inside of a tiki bar. And here we are.
Your home today. We started at the top with our Aloha wall, which was beautiful. Made our way into your upstairs bar, and then you had a special surprise for us at the bottom of the stairs, and now we've made it to the Hula Hideaway. Tell us a little bit about this bar.
Well, this is her bar, as we call it. Everybody that comes and visits, the first bar upstairs, the Uncharted Waters, is my bar. And this is her area that she likes to call her own. And everybody says, oh, that's Heather's bar. So
I believe down here has a little more feminine touch, or
yeah.
There's a little more rules, I feel, when I was decorating this one versus upstairs.
How so?
How so? Because I didn't put any African aspects down here. There's no boomerangs hidden. It's tried to just have all of the Polynesian, Hawaiian feel. Even though I've never been to Hawaii.
Oh, that's got to be on the list,
yes.
the bucket list.
But I'm going to need big suitcases to bring home stuff.
Pack it and ship it. So one of the things I loved the first time I came here, and still today, is your beautiful mermaid up on the wall. Where did you find your mermaid?
eBay. Surprisingly.
Oh.
Ship face, yeah.
Nice.
I saw one at a antique store, and when I went back, it was not there anymore. But she had darker features, and I like this one. He hates the lighting on it, though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan on the red lighting that shines down on it, but it's her bar, so it's
Heather makes the rules.
It's her rules. That's how she wants it. I'm just the one to install it. So she tells me where to put the stuff, and that's where it goes.
But she's kind of the focal point, you know, and
But when
that's
you said
why this
more
is
feminine.
Yeah, and the Hula Hideaway. I wanted lots of hula lamps and little dashboard figures.
And then you got this right here.
This was from our road trip down to San Diego.
Do you know who the artiste is on this?
You know, I want to say that this was from Smoking Tiki, but I cannot remember the gentleman's name at the moment. I know. But he did a wonderful job, and I was super excited, and we came home with 2 giant tikis, this other one here. 2 separate places, 2 separate ones.
But why the second tiki bar? Isn't one enough?
Well, if you knew me, my personality is I always have a spare, no matter what it is. And so, yes, absolutely. Whatever it is, I always have a spare. So
A spare tiki bar.
yes, second nature, of course,
Just
I was
in
going
case.
to have a
Does
spare.
normally
You know about this?
Yeah.
Normally,
Apparently she
one
has
is-
a spare husband somewhere.
I do have a backup.
Man.
Someone's blushing.
Yeah.
Well, we had talked a little bit ago about the lighting, and so we will pan some of the lighting, but you have some beautiful lamps down here. Tell us about your lighting in your tiki bar.
I think that is one of the most important aspects of a tiki bar, is the lighting. And I think that is kind of the wow factor when people enter a tiki bar. That's what starts the whole atmosphere. Besides everything that's on the wall, is, you know, it's the lighting. And, you know, for me, you know, you gotta have the glass flows, you gotta have the chunky lights, and I've always loved oil lamps, and I always wanted one. His grandparents had one, and I saw it, and I thought, one day I'm gonna own one of those. And I never ever thought that it would be in a tiki bar with putting tiki figures and hula gals in them, but
well, hang on. She said one day I want to own one of them.
And there are
I think we have 4 or 5 of them.
you have to have spares now.
Yes, you always have to have a spare or several.
And I love just bringing home these lights, and he's like, oh, that thing's hideous. Where are you going to put that? We will find a home. And then he puts it up, and he loves it. He just doesn't want to say it.
Yeah, well.
He hated these lights, by the way. This was a battle.
Oh.
These
they're
ones above our head
perfect
right
here.
here. Yeah, those
They
are
look like the pufferfish, kind of.
These were the last lights I built.
Yeah.
And I finally gave in, and I had an epiphany on how I was going to rewire them. Because the one thing that she'll do is she'll buy these either questionably hideous lights or how you want to see them, but she thinks she can just plug them in.
Oh.
Well, this light's been around since 1950, 60,
Yeah.
or 70, and it's like, no.
I've made that mistake.
Let me rebuild the lamp so that the lamp is safe.
Yes.
So then once we get through safety check and we get it all up and ready to plug in, then she just tells me where she wants to install it. So
We actually have quite a
Great
few.
relationship.
We have quite a few that are still not even built.
yeah, I do have I probably have
A 4th bar on the way?
oh God, stop.
Possibly.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah. Oh.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right?
That was amazing. This is why he's the king.
Yes. Wait, like
Assist you and guide you.
Yeah. So it's not pointed toward a correction.
that would be weird.
Yeah, it is really nice.
So put your here.
Do I get it?
On your roof of your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Action scene. So I am here with Ellie and Ariel. So these are 2 twins, as you can probably tell. And they already did their separate interviews, so now we're gonna do like a interview together, which is gonna be way more entertaining for everybody. So how did you guys like shooting together? Like, what's that dynamic?
Actually, really fun.
It was really fun. I
You
really
guys
liked
laughed
it.
a lot. It
Yeah.
was really fun.
That is actually most of our lives. Is just laughing a lot. But now there was a camera, so.
She did really well for like the first time.
Actually, yeah.
that was
It
pretty
helps to have a buddy.
Yeah, it does.
fun. I think it's genetics.
It's also that. All of this is natural.
Oh, no.
Where else could you get a face like this?
Please keep that in. We are actually mirror image twins, which means that our opposite halves are the same, so that when we do make stupid faces, or as I like to just call it, my face, they go in the opposite direction.
Wait, I gotta see now. Oh my god!
So literally, like, our hair curls in the opposite direction, and Ariel's right-handed, and I'm ambidextrous, but I was left-handed. But my parents trained me to write with my right hand, but she's right-footed and I'm left-footed. So that's probably our weird. That's not a talent. That's just sad.
Here we go. Looking good.
Thank you.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. So, did you both start into the tiki thing at the same time? Like, you were kind of touching on it a little bit. So, how did that actually work? Like, did like one of you like, I really like this thing, and then like it was like, I guess I do too.
Actually, yeah, you started collecting mugs first.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
Yeah,
that. I
she
did start
collected a mug
collecting
in
mugs
Hawaii,
first.
and I was like, now I have to start collecting mugs because we're twins and the aesthetic will be ruined. So then I had to start collecting mugs, and then from there, we were like, well, we have to drink something in the mugs. Like, they can't be empty. And then we started drinking.
So that's
And
what
we
the bucket together, the
haven't
mugs.
stopped.
Yes.
I know, right?
I would say sorry in advance, but this is now. So.
When will then be now?
Now.
Now.
It's now.
Now is now.
Now is now. Right
Oh,
now.
dear.
This is like Spaceballs, the interview.
Exactly. Now, do you guys like or dislike matching tiki outfits when you go places?
Oh, this is an interesting one. Our parents never dressed us the same because they thought that was creepy as hell, and they were right. Don't do matching names for your twins, kids. It's weird. Because especially adult twins really creep people out. There's no other way to get around it. They think like adult twins like don't exist, and so we never wore matching outfits as kids. But when we go to a tiki event convention, that's when we do it. Because like then you want to be creepy. Like
There was also that time in college that we competed in a who knows their roommate the best competition, and we lost.
we lost. Because the other kids cheated and we knew too much about each other.
Yeah.
So we thought too deeply. But yeah,
But
like
we did lose that.
we do like to wear matching outfits so that we can do like a tiki version of those twins from The Shining.
I was gonna ask that. I was like, please say you've done that at some point.
Come drink with us, Danny.
That's really creepy.
So that's the opening. That
Amazing.
was amazing.
Come drink with us, Danny.
So this aquarium here.
Yes, we were on a family trip for our birthdays and we were supposed to be going to Leavenworth. I was looking at Facebook Marketplace and someone was selling a bunch of tiki stuff. And I saw this and I said, we gotta make room in the car somehow. And he's like, this is not gonna fit in the car. And the house had tiny little stairways and it was a battle to get this here, but I had a vision.
So did you tie it to the top of the car?
Luckily, his parents were following us with a bigger vehicle.
Ah.
And they always, when they see us, my father, he kind of like, oh no, what has she got now? And I'm like, pop the back, make some room, move your luggage over, because I have
So
stuff
did you do the
planned
inside of? Did you do the inside of this yourselves?
Yes. And there's pufferfish, and
Yeah.
there's parrotfish, and there's actually a piranha down there too.
The piranha. Nice. I love it.
Where do you, so you've done so much and you have this beautiful home that you've opened up for us. Where do you see your journey going in the future? Your tiki journey?
As far as more decoration, or I mean more,
Or whatever. Like where you've done a lot. Do you just stop now or what happens next?
Yeah, so if you see any other funds, you can just let me know.
Yeah, see, I don't think I'll ever stop now that I have the bug. You know, I'm always looking and,
now
love flowers.
that we've kind of found this mid-century tiki, part of life right now. This is, to me, this is the escapism. This kind of culminates all the vacations and all the various trips that we've done. We are pretty well traveled. We've been traveling since we were first married. I mean, we, believe it or not, have not been to Hawaii yet, and that is a bucket list. I don't know if I want to go now.
I'm scared now.
Because it's not going to be as cool as your
Well, it's not like we can drive to Hawaii and fill a U-Haul up and drive back. So I'm afraid of the container that she's going to load and then have it
Well, then
boated
she
across.
can say, these containers are a whole lot bigger than the
Stop
U-Haul.
it, Lola. Stop.
Right?
They'll have to test the container for the coronavirus first.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
maybe wait a little while.
There you go. That's the excuse you
Did
can
you
use.
say coronavirus? So is that with limes?
The only way to have the coronavirus. Walk through with the owner.
It's fun to walk through the owner.
Says
because
Lola, who's apparently freezing down here.
Well, I put on my little shrug because you get a whole new sense of the bar. Like you come in, you get the ambiance and you get the feel of it, and then when you walk through with the owner and you get to see it through their eyes, it's so fun to see like where your passion comes from and the little things and the little touches that you found. yeah, it makes it all like that much better.
Well, yeah, because everything has a story,
Yes.
and I love the story. Like even when I'm purchasing stuff, I really want like the backstory.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't have that story. They're like, oh, you know, I bought it off another person, and I don't know where it originated from, but I want the story. I want all the good stuff.
What about, you've got quite a bit of Whitco down here. Where did this one come from?
This? Oh, this is not Whitco. This is a
isn't
reproduction.
Whitco. Yeah, that,
Oh,
that
it's a
over there
repo.
is Whitco.
There's the OG right there.
Yes, now that OG I found in a thrift store, and all I saw was one little piece coming out. You guys are gonna laugh because I am fairly new to this scene. Didn't even know what Whitco was, and I didn't even know how this was supposed to look correctly, and we had the sale upside down. I can be honest about it.
It probably still looked great.
Yeah, it did, but then I saw it on someone else, and I was like, oh, but
You're like, oh, that sale's upside down.
I got this for $5.
Oh my God.
$5?
Yeah, and you know, it's not framed, it is.
Yeah.
It's a little rougher, but it's fun. I mean, for $5, I'd have bought it 3 times.
Absolutely. I probably would have bought the sale by itself for $5.
It's amazing though. Yeah, those are the stories that we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where are these thrift stores you go to? Because we go to thrift stores and you don't find these things.
So, I think as far as I mean, we still have some more projects we want to do here at the house. We do have one spare bedroom already done. The layover. Excuse me, the layaway. The other 3 bedrooms, I think at some point are going to have. I mean, we're empty nesters now, as far as except for the roaming family member that has nowhere to live from time to time. But to convert each room to its own kind of a tiki theme, and we may get more focused on specific, you know, locations, you know, whether it be the Caribbean side or, you know, the South Pacific side.
Well, tell you what, once you are finished with those extra rooms, get back to us, and then we're going to start a new series called Secret Tiki Bedrooms.
Yeah.
Secret Tiki Bedrooms.
Called We're Gonna Move In, and you can just adopt us, and we'll film it as its own series.
The life of the Waters Tiki Freaks.
We'll all film it like we're all like laying in bed like John Lennon and Yoko Ono, like, so how long did you be working on this bar?
Well, we could actually come up with our own Big Brother Tiki House.
Yes.
And then we can vote everybody.
And challenges where everyone has to go out and find the best tiki item of the
Yeah.
day.
I give it like
Certain amount of
1984 Big Brother.
Right?
Like, what, you can have like a screen in the
Yeah.
bedroom like watching us? Hell, hey, yeah, I'm here.
I was thinking like the old show Three's Company. Like we could, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
Crazy
How did
Neighbor.
that show
and-
go? How'd that theme go?
Oh, Three's Company?
Yeah, how'd it go?
I don't remember. It was a very catchy theme though.
How'd it go?
We'll have to put it on.
Come and knock on our door.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
We've been waiting for you. I was hoping you'd do it.
I don't remember. I was like, I don't remember it.
I'm behind here. I want to get up because I haven't been like anything wrong.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to you guys for having us in your bar. It's been 6 hours. This is the longest video I've ever shot with these guys. It'll be fun to edit. It's been exciting. No, seriously, it has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
You guys have taken care of us. You've given us
great
amazing
hosts.
rum drinks,
Yeah.
bought us all food. I can't say enough about these guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, no, thank you
Okay.
guys. We appreciate hosting you guys and being able to,
Getting new friends.
meet new friends and
New tiki friends.
new
it's the
tiki
best.
friends. We've had a great time just kind of learning everybody.
We didn't mention that Ray's just gonna stay. He's just gonna be staying here now for a
Yeah,
little
my
while.
bags
He's your
are on the
son.
car.
In the
He's
tiki
now your
room.
son.
Well,
He needs another tiki bedroom. He's only got one.
It's
Yeah, that's all about the spare, Heather.
He's
Absolutely.
become one of those.
There you go. There we go.
From all of us From all of us at Secret Tiki Escapes to all of you, mahalo.
Bye. Bye.
These are my fuzzy.